Post you. Oh, I got times 10.
Sometimes
I
turn it
got
down
times
to 68.
25. Is it going to give it to me? Is it going to give it to
70
me?
70 all year round, baby.
Times 50, baby. Nope. Didn't give it to me.
You ready?
Got me all the way.
You ready?
I don't care. Start it up, baby.
I have my... No.
Oh.
I have my vent legitimately closed in my room because I'm worried about how hot it gets in this place because this man
I know.
loves to live.
You have to
like
understand.
He needs to be warm.
So look, in my old place with her, right, the thermostat was on the first floor, and the ventilation system was added to the house, so it went through our closet. So first of all, our closet was like 1,000 degrees because the thermostat was on the first floor, right? And we only had central heat, not central cooling, so it was only heat that was coming in. There was no cool air coming in. Dude, the air, like, I couldn't even touch the vent. I couldn't even touch the fucking vent. That's how fucking hot this shit was coming through. I closed the vents, and my side of the bed was still next to the vent. Closed vent, shirts in front of it, jackets in front of it. I'm still fucking dying, dude. It didn't matter. It was so fucking hot. And she's like, yeah, it's totally fine. It's because the thermostat's on the first floor. And I'm like, I know it's because maybe let's fucking fix it. Let's put it on the second floor. So there's actually maybe some mediation between the third, the second, and the first fucking floor. Yeah. But then if the second floor will be hotter because cold air rises.
Yeah, no matter what.
So like the first floor is now going to get hot. So like literally it's the system. The system is just garbage. And I used to bitch about it all the fucking time.
What ended up happening is they probably don't have the run set up correctly.
Oh, God, no. No, they don't.
In the house.
I mean, listen, I don't know dick about HVAC, but I can tell you that shit was wrong.
I mean, most people aren't complaining that their heat is getting up to their third floor, though, because having heat up on the third floor...
We were on the second floor.
It's a hard thing to get.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. But let me tell you, man, like, the third floor...
Was it only one system?
Yeah.
Oh, one system to do 3 floors is pretty,
intense.
It would have to be pretty big.
I know. And it was not. It was not big.
Where was the furnace located?
Basement.
That's also not great. That means by the time you get up to the top, unless there wasn't that many runs. How many rooms were there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the 5th one wasn't actually on the heating system because that was an addition to the house. And then you have the kitchen and the living room. So there's at least 6.
Six runs.
Yeah. But, and the return was in the living room. So you had this big ass fucking hole in the center of the fucking living room with a grate over top of it.
Well, that's how that works.
I know.
That's how they did shit back then, too. And especially in them old houses, they didn't give a fuck.
I know. Well, that's the thing is like,
They slapped them bitches together. You'd be lucky you had heat.
Dude, I know.
So
I know.
You saying too much heat. Honestly, the system was probably too powerful for the for what you needed. They probably had a bigger system than what they actually needed.
Probably.
Or you can change the internal heat of the temperature of the thermostat. You can allow the furnace to release more. So
unfortunately, it wasn't my furnace. I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, maybe somebody changed it where it was releasing more.
No, he had somebody come check on it and everything. Guy said it was running totally normal.
See, I can't get a fucking.
He's like, yeah, it's hot up here, but like this
we're
is
so close
like,
to purple
the thermostat's set at 67 degrees, and we're melting up there.
When you're telling people that though, they're gonna be like, "Well, honestly, you say that you have too much heat up here. I can't really help you because most people complain that there's not enough heat."
Right.
So most of the time, when there's not enough heat, you have to be a bigger system. All they could do is cut back your system a little bit.
Right.
If you were complaining about it. You know what I mean?
I was the only one complaining about it. She liked the heat. I fucking hated it. I run hot all the time anyway. So
depending on, let's just say
too much heat is literally too much fucking heat. Like I can only shred so far down. Like I can't shred my fucking skin off, bro.
If I could, I would.
Let me explain this like easier way. If it's like a 3-ton unit, right? So 3 tons would do a whole house like that. You can cut back that 3 tons so it's only 2.5 tons of air.
Oh, I know. Or
you can cut it back down to 2. And that's probably about the lowest you can go. But if you cut down a fan speed, that's basically how you change your SEER of your unit. So you could have cut that back and it would have been better.
Again, it wasn't my heater.
Yeah, right. You had to live with what you had to live with.
Yep. Every fucking winter sweating my ass off for 5 years.
Up in the mountains, I had my shit set at 68 degrees if I was lucky. It was normally set at 65. And I had oil heat. So I had to just maintain.
Yep.
And you cold, put on some fucking clothes. Here's a blanket. You know what I mean? Like
that's exactly right. Like, I would rather be cold and have to layer up than be hot. Now, like, granted, obviously we're inside. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, outside, more or less, I would rather be cold because I can layer up.
Right,
Once it's 100 degrees, again, yeah, right, you can't take your fucking skin off. So,
How many?
I really don't have any topics.
How many dice you
I've been like thinking about it the whole time. So,
100.
you know,
Alright,
the only thing I
just
can
make
say
sure
is
I'm
I'm
not going
excited
crazy
to
on my
eventually borrow my buddy's PS5 to play
I got
Spider-Man.
100 too. Yeah.
So you know,
And I
really,
get 10 dice every hour.
you know, that's all I really got.
Yeah.
Not really much new music has come out. Anything anybody would really know anyway. So, you know, some new stuff has dropped, but like it's not like pertinent to anything.
Right.
So,
I'll get on here in a second.
All right, guys. Well,
good,
that
start her up, baby cakes.
will be the start of the MilkMen podcast. Woo! How we doing, everybody?
Great.
We got my boy Cody here. Obviously, the MilkMan. We got our boy Josh.
What up?
We got our boy Joe. And we got our boy Andy.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. 9 o'clock at night. I'm the
you
most
guys for
enthusiastic of the
tuning
group, apparently.
Mama is also on that next level shit.
I also just woke up, so
Yeah.
I kind of did too.
I did not.
Yeah, but I
I've been
slept
up
all day.
Since
I slept from 11 to 8.
5:30.
Or 11 to
Fuck
9,
you,
rather.
cunts.
I kind of went back and forth because I didn't feel good earlier, but that's fine.
All right.
It
So,
happens.
there's a little bit of news, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I didn't get to write a lot this week. I've been busy myself.
Yeah, it's been a busy time.
It's just been busy. You know, we had Thanksgiving,
Holidays.
You know,
Got that turkey belly going on.
exactly.
Gobble
So,
gobble, motherfuckers.
And things in life.
We're gonna start off
Right.
with one of the things that we did notice on Thanksgiving. I don't know if Joe saw it, but Luffy balloon popped during the Macy's Day
Yeah, I
Parade.
saw it.
That's pretty cool.
Wait. Let me put this out there. This man said he wanted to watch the shit. We never watched the shit. And I said that something's gonna happen probably. And we didn't watch
There
it.
is.
And something fucking happened. And I was like, the one year I don't watch something.
Yeah.
It was fun. Either way, it's all over social media.
Oh yeah, you can find out very easily.
But yeah, it was falling too close to a tree, and it
Oh,
also
no.
just goes to show that not even a tree could stop the Straw Hat Pirate
Ah,
from
you stole
soaring.
the TV, didn't you?
Well, no.
I bet you they said that on TV.
Oh, we did. Not so stupid. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you don't
You straight
know,
up sounded like
Well,
a fucking
yeah,
news
I
reporter,
guess.
bro.
the fact that you don't
This
know
is my
doesn't mean
job.
That's my job.
it's my
I
jam.
get paid to do it.
But yeah, so that was pretty sad, but I'm still glad it looked cool. You know, before it popped, I got to see it before it, had its untimely demise. It looked cool. There were a couple other cool floats that were in there that were pretty noticeable. They had the Dragon Ball Z Goku one again this year. That was pretty cool.
Goku.
So yeah, Thanksgiving Day Parade, some highs and highlights, of course. Let's see what else. Deadpool 3 officially started filming again.
Whoa,
on
the only movie
Thanksgiving.
for Marvel to come out in
Yep.
2024.
The only movie I actually care about next year.
It's
Oh,
the
really?
one that Marvel's releasing.
The only one that I care
They
about.
literally they're going hard on this movie for
They
us.
fucking
I-
better because
I like-
the first two were phenomenal.
Yep.
I like that picture that was probably fake, but Wolverine was holding Deadpool like he was married to him.
No, I don't think that's fake. I think that's going to be in the movie.
Like it was a threshold thing, like he was carrying him over the threshold.
Yeah,
and
like-
he looked like he was so in love with him, Deadpool.
That sounds like that's something that's going to be honestly in the fucking movie. Like,
It could very well be.
It's Deadpool.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is honestly going to be the best comic book movie of the year next year.
1,000%.
Not only just
It better
because
be.
it's
They're
not the
hyping it up so
MCU
fucking
but
much.
There are
Agreed,
other
agreed.
comic book movies coming out next year, like the new Joker movie. The second one is coming out.
Oh yeah.
Who's actually being the Joker in that one?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, they're putting him back.
The musical one. It's not. It's not going to be.
Musical-esque.
Yeah, it's musical esque, which I'm okay with. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I think that's it's
I'm
going
kind
to
of
be good.
excited to see Lady
I
Gaga.
mean-
start
Lady
playing.
Gaga.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really cool.
What?
No, dude, Lady Gaga's hot as fuck if you watch American Horror Story.
Yes. Oh my god, she's
Yeah.
fucking.
Dude, I was
gorgeous,
like,
dude.
alright, you can
Dude,
take
she's
me.
drop dead fucking
You know,
gorgeous.
wait,
You guys have seen the
wait.
pictures of her.
Wait, let me go back to the beginning here. Does anyone remember that conspiracy thing where she had a dick?
Yeah, no, that was the whole thing.
Okay. Just making sure that was a
Around
still
the
thing.
poker face era.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
You mean
poker thing.
fucker face is what she says, not poker face. And if you actually listen to the song, she says fucker face.
Okay.
And she admitted it in an interview that I've watched. She's a little nut.
Other fun facts with Andy.
Yo.
Hey, is sex driving animus.
Listen, I didn't do it. It pops up on my shit.
It's there. I can't help
I'm
it.
sorry that they know that I'm a horn dog and I can't help myself. Fuck.
It's okay, Andy. I'm with you, baby.
Listen, my For You page is like, here's some titties and ass. We know you like it. It's not my fault.
So yeah, Deadpool
Chicks
3,
with dicks.
July
No chicks with dicks.
2024. It has the official release day. I just don't remember the official day. I know it's at the end of July, but it is July 2024, so
Gotcha.
next summer.
Ooh.
What's another one? More Marvel stuff, I guess. Anya Taylor-Joy, best known for her recent portrayal as playing Peach in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
And she was also in Queen's Gambit. She played the chess chick. And then she was also in The Menu with Ralph Fiennes.
Alright, what about her?
A couple of, anyway, she might be the upcoming villain in the Marvel Fantastic Four. Possibly.
The female
Oh,
Silver
you
Surfer.
mean this really
Yeah,
odd?
she might be the gender swapped Silver Surfer.
I really wouldn't call it gender swap. They've had
Well, yeah,
female
and then
surf-
Yeah.
they've had
Yeah.
female heralds of
Yeah.
Galactus, so it's not
The
unheard
surfer
of.
one I've
It's just
seen
very,
both.
very slim pickings. So
Yeah.
it's obvious.
I mean, who would you really pick for that role anyway? Who is
Listen, anybody-
who screams Silver Surfer? You know what I mean? Like what actual actor screams that, or actress, right? Who screams Silver Surfer?
Well, it's more or less how
they're portrayed.
characters written.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't really remember the one from the original Fantastic Four.
I do.
He was a
He was a good Silver
He was a
Surfer.
good herald.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't remember who that was.
Well, you
I don't know. I
actor
don't remember
was.
who played
You had
him.
to prove yourself to him.
What was his name?
Like, because
It was
if you're gonna
something-
make another Fantastic
like
Four,
Ralph-
I would have to watch that
Ralph
one again to
Knight.
see.
No, it's got nothing to do with it.
I know, but like, part of me
Don't watch the one where they kill Doctor Doom. That one was the worst. The
Part of me
remake.
wants to watch the original
Yeah,
Fantastic
Four
Four
stick.
before watching the new one again.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
The adoption family.
Yeah, Fan Force Stick, bro. We don't talk about that.
That was the biggest fucking shit show.
Because I did like the clobber guy in that one, whoever that guy was,
The fucking
the old bald guy.
Yeah,
Him as an actor, he was a good
he was
actor.
a good actor. Yeah, he played the Thing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played the Thing.
I
I
can't
liked
remember his
it.
name, but I think he was in that movie. He was in one of those
Yeah,
superhero movies,
that
Unstoppable or Unbreakable.
Yeah, still at night, baby,
No,
bro.
that was Bruce Willis, my guy.
Okay, I'm thinking of the TV show then.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
TV.
Yeah, there was a
Night
TV
Things?
show. He was
Or make it rain.
he had superpowers.
Yeah, that's right. It was like
it was his family.
Yeah. So I had the right spiel, but yeah, I knew Bruce Willis is in Unbreakable. I love that movie. It's fucking
Yeah, so me
amazing.
and Amber confirmed today. I don't know if we finally got to install Groot Season 2. I Am Groot Season 2.
Oh yeah.
How they basically proved to us that we are the Watcher, because when we're watching the Watcher episode, I think Groot notices him, but it throws the Watcher off. He states, "Oh, I can't watch this. I have to close my eyes." And then the screen goes black, so I'm like, "Oh, so this is proving that we are the Watcher."
Yeah, that's pretty freaking cool.
I didn't see the new season.
You
I'm gonna
should.
check it out.
You definitely should.
Is that the one that the shorts with Groot? Like
yeah,
the little,
yeah.
I thought they were kind of cool. I liked when he fought them
Groot at
things.
the end, looking down at the rocket, and he waves at the Watcher in the sky. And he's like, "How's he doing that?"
I honestly, whoever plays the Watcher is amazing. I love his
It's
voice.
Jeffrey Wright.
Okay, I love his fucking
I-
voice. I think he's
Voice is
amazing.
Amazing.
I think it's
like
very
Groot in the
honestly,
new-
it's very soothing to the ears.
in the
Like it's
new-
just I can
Yeah.
listen to him read a book to me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
because I ended up watching that.
Dude, it's fucked
It
up
was
now.
a really good
that when
movie
I
with
watched
Groot.
I Am Groot today, you can basically pick up what Groot was saying.
I liked when he spoke English there for a little
I
bit.
try to make sure that his mannerisms are very well
Portrayed.
portrayed, so that way kids and other such can understand what he's doing and such.
Well, it was like the Minions. You kind of knew what they were saying, even though you didn't know what they were saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Banana.
Banana.
Well, it's like a mixture of like 3 different languages. I'm pretty sure it's like French
Sounds like
and some a couple other because they say like we like all that weird
Yeah.
like shit. Like so like yeah, I think it's like a mixture of like
You're
French,
welcome.
Italian, and something else. I can't remember.
All right, so
Slightly off topic.
no, that was fun. Disney CEO Bob Iger was in an interview last week.
Oh, we have to talk about the Pandaverse.
Yeah, we do.
Pandaverse.
Pandaverse.
Speaking of fucking Disney.
It is
Who is Kathleen Kennedy?
not only is Frozen 3, but Frozen 4.
God. Oh my
is
God,
also
let it
announced.
die.
Yeah, I heard about it. Like, come on.
Dude, why is that? They're making another fucking one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not only that, but another
They're
one.
making-
What is the stories about anymore, dude?
I thought it was just about the sisters, and now it's about the sisters and this, and now it's going to be this, and that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I honestly can't.
Fucking kill me.
I won't complain, but I do like some of the
I'll treat
songs.
you
I
to
do
make
like the
rain
story
for
of
mine,
it.
'cause
I
it's
agree.
Cool,
5
it's a cool
stars.
story, but I just think. I mean, there was no brainer they would make
yeah,
more.
because
The
that's the last
last
one I
two
need.
have made. The first one made $1 billion.
Oh my god! I mean, it was so good, and I really enjoyed the
too.
second one. The second one was so good. I love the little axolotl. Thought it was adorable.
I
Right.
get the one hand,
So, yeah, it's we already had known about the third one, but now they just recently said there's a
Yeah,
fourth
Would you like
one.
to go through mine?
They also said
I just
there's
traded the shits on that.
multiple
Alright, Josh, I
stories
have
to talk about, so
I
there's
can't-
definitely
I
going
can't
to be
give you this
more
gold
in the
card, so
future.
Sky Trade for you.
Next one, Fortnite will have a big event called
Yeah,
the Big
and
Bang.
Oh my
that's
god.
pretty cool.
Which will
Eminem.
be a huge
Yeah,
season-ending event that will also feature a performance by Eminem.
I
And
can't
once
wait.
again, there's nothing more that I love about Fortnite. Just is the events they do. They're fucking sick.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's
This-
all that. That's
this-
all that I like Fortnite for. Everything else can suck a dick.
If you go through them all again, like actually watch them again, because like I sat down and watched them all in a row.
Right.
I honestly like Marshmallow's concert pretty well.
Yeah.
More than Travis Scott, but Travis Scott's.
Travis Scott.
I know people have their controversy.
Travis Scott's. Travis is Scott. It's Travis Scott.
Whatever. You know how people have their.
Travis is Scott. Who's Scott?
What have I heard of him?
So since that concert and everyone went nuts about him and whatever else, the one in Fortnite was very well done.
Yeah.
It was very well done. The
I think it was
graphics and
really
everything
cool.
else.
It's just a shame what happened in the Astro World and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, we
listen,
can only send 3 cards a day now?
the thing was awesome. The show was awesome, and then they did those fucking creative ones, and I think them creative ones really sucked.
Oh,
I liked when they used the map and everybody went into the map and you watched the show. Everybody watched the show
No
at the same
killing.
time.
Yep.
No killing. There was no other things. You didn't earn XP. You didn't run around a map. Whatever.
Thanks, babe.
Right? It was just this one thing. But when you were doing that,
You should get a gift from me. Get
at the end of it, you would transfer back into a regular world and start fighting them after the whole concert. So that was kind of cool if you won after the concert. And I did win after the Astroworld concert. We went and we won. Because people left
Right.
after that. So, like, it was a 100-person game, and 50 people left, and then we ended up winning. It was a good time. It's a good time. So, Eminem's concert, looking forward to it. Going to buy
I
the
wonder if
skins.
it's going to be a new song.
He might
It
he might do one of the new
yeah.
songs. He just did one with Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll!
Everybody likes Jelly Roll.
Jelly
Thanks for
Roll.
the dice,
I have
Andy.
not heard one of his songs.
I've never heard any of his songs. I just
You've
know
heard
of
Jelly
him.
Roll songs because I've played them. You don't listen to them, but I've played them. I listen to a lot of Jelly Roll lately. He's got a lot of emotions in his songs, and
You connect.
they're powerful.
I get it.
They connect.
So
That's very cool to hear.
I'm turned off for Jelly Roll because Sam. So
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry to mention, people have other people that ruin things for them, but it happens.
All right. So on that topic, Scream 7.
Yeah, heard about that
Listen,
shit.
man, I'm a big horror movie guy. I don't know about you guys, but I like horror movies.
Obviously, I'm not, but
I don't mind if the screen died for me after 6.
Wait, the what?
I'm like over screen, dude.
Are you? Can I ask why?
why?
Isn't the
Why?
fucking supposed to film like this 3rd fucking time now?
Oh,
We're trying to stop him.
he's
his
dead,
sister?
but he's not dead.
I think Scream is a replaceable killer every.
It's a different killer every movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Michael Myers. Never mind.
Oh wow.
Oh,
God.
damn, you went on a different...
Michael Myers should definitely be like done
Definitely
by
should have
now.
been dead.
Oh, that
Yeah,
man!
you're
That man's
right.
been dead for years, but he's still alive.
But he's
No,
still
so,
alive.
Scream 7 franchise lost 2 of their
Yep.
leads, and it was Melissa Barrera for her controversial post about regarding war for the Israels.
Oh
and
yeah,
everything
yeah,
going on.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And then
man.
Jenna Ortega,
dumb.
due to scheduling conflicts with her Wednesday season 2.
Honestly, I would rather her come back for Wednesday.
I don't think that's an answer anyone else was gonna expect less of. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, that show's making a ton of money right now.
Oh my god, dude! Wednesday was so good.
It was so
I loved
good.
it.
It was talked about.
And
I honestly,
you got to look at it
finished
like
shit.
that's just a movie, and this TV show could be like seasons upon seasons upon seasons,
Right.
and it could keep her working for a long time.
Not even just that, but
She's not done.
No, the Scream franchise, you know.
Oh, it's good, but like it's
she's
gonna die
the
eventually,
stable
man.
one for the rebooted part of the franchise. So like,
People like it, but you can only do so many. Like that's like Fast. Like we were talking about the Fast and the
X,
Furious.
yeah. Yep.
You can only do so many fucking movies, man. Once Paul
Right.
Walker died,
They should have let it die. They should have totally been like, "That's it, we're done." Like,
no, I feel like they should have concluded the story with like maybe 8, maybe even 9. But they
went too many
the wall
past.
already
but
going.
listen. Here's the thing: is each movie's a new story, so they could have ended it 5 movies ago.
And they could have
Like-
done something. They could have done something
not
else.
necessarily, Not necessarily.
They should have, honestly, they should have ended it after the original 3. Tokyo Drift should have never been made. While I like Tokyo Drift, it should have never been made, and it should have died there with the original 3.
But I wouldn't have had. In
It
Tokyo.
It really should have.
I love my song.
It really should have, honestly. And I agree. I
But
I
that
enjoy.
also means that Too Fast, Too Furious, which was a terrible movie in its own right, shouldn't have been made though either.
No, Too Fast and Furious was good.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
Considering
I
it
didn't
still
watch
had
it.
realistic cars in it, it was better than any of the other
I
ones.
was just happy Amber even watched those fucking movies. She watched all the way up to fucking 8, I think it was. And I was like, I told Amber I hated it after the Brazil movie, whatever that one was.
That was the 4th or 5th one.
When The Rock came in.
I could tell you,
That was the
I
fifth
watched.
Yeah, 5th one.
I
yeah.
watched Tokyo Drift, and that was it. It went down from there.
Yeah, the 5th one is a beloved one just because of how far it's gone and everything
Yeah.
like that. But
No, as a car guy, as an honest to God car guy, they should have died after the 3rd one.
probably. But you know, franchise got a franchise.
I mean,
It's true. It's very, very
They
true.
could have done something else. They could have
What's that?
changed the
Not as
name.
bad as Expendables. Expendables died
The-
before, like it just
Like, yeah, I know.
Man.
4 was so bad. Like, I didn't even watch
I
it.
didn't even watch it, but I've heard people even walk out.
Yep, that's what I heard. And I'm
Man.
so disappointed in that
There were
because
some
honestly,
people that stayed
they're one of my
and they were-
favorite
yeah.
action comedy movies.
See, and that's the problem. They weren't.
No,
they
when
weren't
Chuck
portrayed
Norris
that
did
way.
Chuck Norris jokes, that was the shit.
That was great. That was the 3rd.
That was
or the
lit-
2nd one with John Claude Van Damme. As
That
the
was
bad guy.
basically it. When Chuck Norris did that, I was all
Like
about
Mel
it.
Gibson when he was back.
I like that too. I thought that was pretty good. I like that Ronda Rousey was brought in and Antonio Banderas. I thought that was pretty cool.
The best part was all that fucking firing was going off, all that shit was going off, and they're like, "How many people up there?" He's like, "It was just me."
Oh, here, do you need a lighter, my guy?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
My guy, that shit clogged, my guy.
Oh, I need a lighter? Oh, dude, I wasn't paying attention. I'm fucking over here just
Yeah, that's
playing
what
Monopoly.
makes
I can't help it. It keeps giving me dice, bro.
Yeah,
I'm at 1,500.
By the way,
I was at 1,500 like a few days ago. Now I'm at 700 something.
for those
I'm
in
doing
the
good.
comments,
And you
we
gave me a card and you gave me 1,100. free
we
dice. I was
we all
"Alright."
like dice, so please send us free dice. I'll take cards. I'm almost done my Thor hammer. Remember, everyone in the comments, please comment your name. Give free shit to Andy.
All right, so next on my list is the next Karate Kid movie will not only star Ralph Macchio but also Jackie Chan.
Jackie.
As they
So good
announced,
Karate Kid with Will Smith's son, but Will Smith's son sucked ass in that movie.
they
One
announced
more
it with
thing.
a video
One more
promoting
thing, Jackie.
casting announced. Can you let me finish the fucking-
Sorry.
Fuck you.
the paragraph? Like it's literally like 2
No.
more sentences.
Two
Sorry.
sentences too long.
One more thing, Jackie.
So yeah, they're coming out with a new Karate Kid movie. Jackie Chan will play the same character he played in the movie, in the Jaden Smith one, and obviously, Ralph Macchio will play his character from the Karate Kid movies in his original
But
franchise.
Jaden Smith isn't in it?
Jaden Smith may or may not, but no one knows the serious involvement of like
Well,
any
he's
of the
so
other
much
characters.
older now.
I know, like,
Yeah, but he could be like a potential like.
Oh, like a
A quick cameo to
Yeah.
like train one of like the karate kid that they're training. So like they have a casting call for someone who is of Asian descent, who's from ages of 15 to 17 to play like a younger version
No, that fits. That
and
literally
they're gonna
fits.
have it so that way he can speak some fluent Mandarin and like fluent English and all da.
I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. That's
So-
what they should fucking do.
I mean,
But besides that, no one knows the plot, no one knows anything except for the fact that this movie already has a release date of next year, December 13th, 2024.
Wow.
is I forget how Jaden Smith and Jackie, whatever else, in the first one with the original, Jackie was his coach. Did he say that he was the coach of someone when he was doing Jaden?
You might have.
Because-
It's been a while since I've seen that.
If they could bring in all three of them, like bring in him to show, like, oh look, I trained this guy and he won. And look, I trained this guy and he won. And you know what I mean? Like show all that to the new kid. Be like, hey, listen, you could do it too. And they all train them. That'd be kind of cool if all three
See,
of them
this
train
is
them.
already a weird thing because they also have the Cobra Kai season 5 finale.
Yeah.
Because
I like Cobra Kai. Cobra
I
Kai's
love
good.
Cobra
I
Kai.
never
I haven't
watched
seen
it.
the new season yet. I have to get Netflix again.
But yeah, so
You want mine? Mine's
There-
free.
that'll
It's not on the same Wi-Fi.
that'll come out next year. I'm excited
changed
for
the
it. I'm gonna go
file.
see it
Oh,
when
me
it
and
comes out. I'm excited. So.
Anyway, sorry.
No. The next one and final topic before we get into our review of Godzilla, Monarch Legacy of Monsters. We're gonna review that.
Yes.
But we have Superman Legacy finds a few more actors to cast some of the characters. We have Jimmy Olsen, who is all played by Skylar Gisondo. I don't know how to say that. He's known for his roles for The Righteous Gemstones, Vacation. He's a younger guy. If you guys have ever seen, have you ever seen Vacation, the newer one with Ed Helms? It's the son of the National Lampoon.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think I did see that.
Yeah, and then
That came out like
2011
2011
or some
yeah.
shit. Yeah, he plays the son that gets the bag over his head.
Yeah,
in the
okay,
backseat.
okay.
It's him. He's playing Jimmy Olsen.
Okay.
So it's like a little nerdy nerd. And then we also have Nicholas Hoult, who is also playing Lex Luthor. The guy who played Beast, and then he was also Renfield in the new Renfield movie.
Another one of that.
He was that zombie from Warm Bodies, whatever, Jack the Giant
Josh
Slayer.
was
He's
in
in
the- I think
he was
the
in the scene
menu. He's in a few things. What? I don't know either.
I got the one, but I don't know the other.
They did cast a few other people. I just don't have them written down, but there are a couple other villains, a couple other heroes that got casted. So, yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, what were you going to say?
Can we talk about that movie that we watched?
What?
Creator.
Oh, the creator? That's
The
something
the
that I
creator.
actually
Oh,
want to
the
watch.
creator. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Make sure you have subtitles on.
Lots of quiet talking parts.
No, not English parts.
Oh,
And if you don't understand their language, you won't understand what they're saying. You kind of get the grasp of things of what they're saying because you can understand the story.
kind
if
of
you're
like the
watching.
Grisp. Kind of
Grisps?
like that.
Yeah.
Grisp
Well,
stuff.
I love
It's
Christian
actually
Bale.
not that bad, but it was a little weird how the story went. Now, Denzel Washington's son
Yeah, John David
really
Washington.
sounds like him in some parts there, and it's
Oh, I
it's
can imagine.
outrageously like crazy how close they sound.
That
His
guy's
voice
pathetic.
at certain parts, he could stop and sound just like him. And I was like, "Oh my god, is that Denzel Washington?" It's not. It's fucking not. But it was a heartfelt story in the end, and I enjoyed it. I thought it wasn't bad. I wish I could have understood what they were all saying at all times, but that's because we watched it without actually.
large.
It's not out yet, right? It's still in the
It's-
theaters.
It's out. That's how we watched it. I never watch movies when they're out. I wait till it's come out in digital.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I couldn't put the subtitles on. That's all. Anyway, so yeah, The Creator, if you guys don't know, is the movie about AI that is created by humans that eventually
take over the planet.
No,
AKA
they don't
Terminator.
take over
don't
the
take over the
planet. Okay.
Yeah, you have to watch the whole thing.
That goes between humans and what they call stimulants, which are, AI generated robots who basically look like humans.
Yeah, they're copies of people.
And they make lookalikes and such and such. And basically one day they decide to, quote unquote, basically bomb Los Angeles. So they throw a bomb on Los Angeles.
Quote unquote. Well, what is it, dude?
Well, listen,
is it yay or nay?
No, they blew up some shit. They blew up some shit. They blew up some shit.
It wasn't the stimulants, it was America that blew up LA. They just blamed the robots.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't the government fucking do some shit?
We're sneaky assholes.
Yeah. So,
what doesn't the government sneak behind their backs?
So, so then they ended up going into war between the two people, and then one of them was a leader called Namada, and obviously they were trying to infiltrate who Namada was and trying to... He was the leader of, the resistance kind of thing, and he would aid AI.
John Connor.
Yeah, he would basically aid the stimulant, or no, they were believed for him to be the rebel for the stimulants, and they were believed to have created a weapon that was going to be able to basically take out Nomad, which was the humans' version of a giant spaceship that could destroy literally massive cities in a matter of seconds.
That's cool.
And it's devastating.
No, they drop nukes. Like, they have this shit
Straight
set up
up.
in space, and they just drop nukes.
Instant death. Like, no fucking joke.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to start a war? No.
So, yeah,
man, shit.
Yo, for real.
turns out that this weapon is a child stimulant, which is the first created child robot, which...
Go figure.
Yeah, great.
Oh, this child's
but this child's abilities are far beyond all the other stimulants. It can grow, it can do this, it can do that.
Learn, it can change its language, it learns languages very fast.
It does a lot of things. So it's very advanced. So basically this guy has to play daddy and, save the day.
Which he was
John David Washington.
Spoiler alert, he was supposed to be a dad before some shit happened. Anyway, ended up not being a dad, so it kind of made sense that he was a father figure in the movie.
God damn it, dude, since it's not the event where we're landing on corners anymore, I can't fucking do it. I'll hit jail every time now.
It's
Welcome to
it's
my
one,
life on a regular basis.
Dude, for real.
it's one of them things.
Minus 3 million.
Again, welcome to my life. No, but The Creator was really good. I enjoyed it visually. It was a stunning movie. It wasn't like...
The graphics were very nice, yes.
For how much it was made for, yeah, it was only made for $80 million, apparently, so that's on the low end. So
Yeah.
Yeah, on most movies right now.
Yeah, especially when with heavy CGI.
Yeah, there was a lot of explosives, and those robots, man, they were pretty well done. Especially the ones near the end. I like those ones, the bridge ones. Not trying to give away too much because you don't want to know too much, but it's definitely a movie I would recommend. Now the ratings were really awkward. At first I thought it only said 2, but it was 7.2 on the ratings. I would probably give it more like an 8.5 myself personally.
I think it was good where it was at. 7's okay. Because there were still some things that they could have taken out, I felt.
Yeah, there were some low parts, but I think they had to, fill it a little bit. What story that they had, they could do it really quickly, so they had to fill it in with some extra little, shit.
Right.
And they show you some technologies that are crazy that the Americans have, and what they can find out from someone even after they're dead.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually one of the cool things that they do. So humans created this rig that you could plug into the back of someone's brain, and you would be able to take out their consciousness if not for
If you weren't dead that long. If you weren't dead that long, you could use your conscience, because your brain still has,
Well, they didn't
10
really.
minutes of-
Well, they didn't really explain the
matter,
limitations. They just explained that this one guy was dead for hours, and he could only last for 30 seconds.
Yeah, and when you come back from that, and you
just
look at
kinda, like,
you look at
see
your dead
yourself,
body right
yeah.
next to you, you kind of have a little freak out.
Yeah.
So trying to tell someone
Well,
information.
now you're just talking out of context. First of all, yeah, so they hook it up to this dude that died, and then he looks back, and then he can see himself because he sees that he's dead because they hooked it up to a stimulant. So
Right
they
next
have
to
like
him.
a little chip with his consciousness in it, and they plug it into the robot, and then they actually like get him to like come back alive for like 30 seconds. But he's like having a total freakic manic episode because he sees his dead body next to him lying there, so he knows he's dead. So he's trying to tell the guy, "Hey, yo, like, go say something to my wife. Tell my wife and kids I love them."
And all
But
they
then
want is
they
information.
just want the information of where the guy that took the little girl, where they went.
Which, by the way, it was hard to know that she was a little girl at first.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's animes that are like that.
well, no, because the girl was bald, so it's hard to.
Number 11 case.
It was kind of hard to know,
Yeah, absolutely.
and when she didn't speak in the beginning, it's also hard to know when she's just running away. You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Especially at the age that I think she was like 8, or they're like 7 or 8 is what they were portraying, or some shit. They were portraying a very young child. Because cartoons was all she cared about.
Alright. So, yeah, The Creator was a great movie.
Yeah, go see it.
Go see it if you can't. Haven't. Whatever. Yeah. Alright, so. My man Josh.
Yes, sir.
Monarch Legacy Monarch.
Oh, wait, we forgot. Muma said Godzilla 3 times before we started. So we're ready to say Godzilla another 1,000 times.
Shut up. Go fuck yourself. You're just
So-
Joe. You're not as into it.
No, you know what? I'm glad that you have a bonding
originally-
experience
I
too.
love Godzilla.
You know what I mean? Having
I
that bonding
originally
experience with your
planned
nephew is also.
to-
a
Alright,
good thing.
let's talk about it.
Let's go.
Alright, so I originally planned to watch the show the other day, but I just got lazy and didn't. So I just had to binge
I watched it
today.
this morning.
Yeah, I also did today, so
I literally binged it all at like 7 a.m. because my uncle finally woke up and I'm like, good, I can finally turn it up.
so
Wake up, damn it!
I wanted to watch it with volume, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, no, for
I
sure.
mean, don't you got some good headphones?
I do, but it's not the same as feeling the vibrations of Godzilla stepping down.
Muma wants his ass to rumble.
Absolutely,
He was
dude.
his windows to
I
blow.
I want my balls to vibrate off my chair when he steps, bro. Because it does. It literally feels like that. It's fucking incredible. And eventually I'm going to get a subwoofer for it. And I'm going to get another
Muma's just
receiver.
gonna sit on a subwoofer every day.
I mean, honestly, probably could. It'd probably stimulate your prostate.
For those who don't know,
Anywho, it's called milking.
education here.
We are the milkmen after all.
Muma likes to be milked.
I can't fucking handle it. But
All right, let's
I
get on
really like the
topic here.
story so far. I see how it's gonna come together eventually, where it's starting with 1975 on Skull Island, and then or 72, whatever that year that was, and then going back to the 50s when Monarch was first starting, and then in 2015 we have the story that's actually happening in between everything right now.
Right.
And eventually it's going to come together. I mean, three episodes in, I mean, we already got to see the Castle Bravo experiment where they tried to kill Godzilla.
Yeah,
And
I thought that was really that was sick. Dude.
well fucking done. I mean, literally, he was right there. Boom, dude.
And
fucking
then like
awesome.
to see Billy filming it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, what did I just watch Godzilla? Because that's what I felt like I was watching.
Exactly. It was like, this is so like thought out from the movies, because that's how they, if you remember in the intro to 2014 Godzilla, you see the film of that exact scene from where he
and
is.
then the bomb being painted with the
dude, I had so many chills. I was like, yo, that's so fucking
and then
sick.
They even had like that foam in the music and in the score.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, yeah, we know what that is.
Yep.
We know what you're doing.
Yep, and Godzilla looks so good. The way that they came up from his tail and like viewed his whole spine,
dude.
That was so fucking well done. And then that fucking creature at the end of the third one that froze that fucking dude.
Oh, dude.
I was so sad he died. I was like, no, I really like him. But the second he saw the plane with the scratch marks and he ran for the other, I was like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna fucking die.
How he died was fucking insane.
That was brutal,
That
dude.
was a fucking savage way to die.
And then crushed him at the end there.
Just straight crushed the guy. So what do you think's gonna happen to the game, my dude?
Dude, I know. So, like, 4th episode, I don't know what's gonna fucking happen, for one. Also, while these creatures are massive and very clearly from somewhere else, they're not Godzilla size.
Right.
You know, they're not King Ghidorah size. They're not fucking Rodan size, you know, or Rodan. They're not, you know, even Mothra size for that matter. Like, even Mothra is bigger than that fucking thing is. So, my question is how did that thing get to the surface, since we all know about Middle Earth and all that shit going on?
Right.
From Kong versus Godzilla. And of course in 20, King of All Monsters, when they went to Atlantis, which I thought was fucking sick. I thought that was one of the coolest things ever. They gave him like such a cool background where Atlantis worshipped him. It was so fucking cool. Loved it.
I hate that one.
Why?
I don't like that.
Why? It makes so much sense.
Yeah, they basically
all the
B-rolled
nuclear
him
power that's there.
movie.
It makes
they
so much sense.
They B-rolled him that whole movie until there, dude. They B-rolled
Yeah,
him.
they had to. They had to
they
say,
didn't have
yes,
to.
they did.
They literally call him the King of Monsters in the title of the movie.
They didn't have
didn't
the
need
budget
him.
to show him, or any of the other monsters for that
Oh,
matter.
but they had that
long.
budget for that monkey though when they fought them. Though.
Well, yeah, they did.
They?
But in in Godzilla versus Kong,
I gotta have a monkey.
in Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla was on
I wanted
screen.
to fight the monkey, boss.
Godzilla versus
A monkey.
Kong, Godzilla was on screen way more than the other movies. So, like, way fucking more than the other two
Like
movies.
a 4 billion.
By a long fucking shot. By a long shot. And if you look at Kong Skull Island, even though the monkey was on screen quite a bit, there was only so much screen time with him until the very end. So, you know, they're all kind of filmed the same way, in a way, except for Kong vs. Godzilla. That we got the most of both, and it was fucking awesome. Actually, I loved it after rewatching it a second time. I absolutely fucking fell in love with it. I didn't like it on the first
You know
one.
how they could save their budget? Get someone to dress up in a dinosaur suit.
Oh, no, man, we're not going back to 50s Toho, bro.
Retro.
You know, like...
You gotta get a dwarf to beat a monkey, though.
Like, and that's the thing is, it's going to be interesting to see Godzilla -1 with how the graphics of 2014 Godzilla is, Godzilla King of All Monsters, blah blah blah, and we're going to see how Toho does with only, what was it, $15 million budget. Like, it wasn't anything at
It
all.
wasn't maddening. It wasn't crazy, but still, what kind of story do you think they're gonna say in -1? What kind of story do you think they'll go about?
I think it's going to be we attacked Japan with the atomic bombs, and Godzilla is drawn to the nuclear energy. Because at the end of the day, he's always been attracted to nuclear energy from everything from Toho or current stuff. So I think he's going to be attracted to the bomb sites, and he's going to be very mad at people.
Fair enough.
I think he's going to be on a very destructive path. I think it's going to be very much an original Godzilla film. Except for the fact that it's the 6th iteration of Shin Godzilla, and I think this is going to be one of the scariest iterations of Shin Godzilla we've seen so far. And I think it's going to be fucking incredible.
Nice.
I think the humans are going to try and kill him. I don't think
They always try,
I don't think it's going to work.
obviously.
There's never been. I mean, even in what was it? The animes on Netflix. I don't know if you watched them or not.
I have not been.
You should. Yeah, they were very, very good after you get over the animation, because the animation is really
That's what
hard to
throws
get
me
into.
off all the
Yeah,
time.
it's
Just
worth the
awesome.
watch. It really is. The way that they did it, it's Earth Godzilla, is what it is. And he's a fucking monster, dude. But even then, they almost kill him. They almost got him. Almost. And then King Ghidorah wasn't just a three-headed dragon. He was coming from the god dimension.
Mm.
And the humans actually helped him kill Ghidorah. If it wasn't for the humans, Godzilla would have died.
All right.
Really good. But Legacy of Monsters, though, I don't know where we're going to go after this. I think we're going to see some more Godzilla, but I think he's going to be taking a rest. Because as we've seen, you know, when he got hit with the oxygen bomb,
Yeah.
he needed to take a break. So, and I'm sure he's never felt anything like a nuclear blast from Castle Bravo, which was like, 50 megaton bomb or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane bomb. In all reality, I thought that was really cool how they implemented that, the Castle Bravo test, into Godzilla. I think that was really fucking awesome. Just from the first one. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I think they're going to do some more tests, though. I think there's going to be some more bombing tests if we see more Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're going to finally just realize, like, yeah, we can't kill him. Like, I mean, we've come close, yeah, with the oxygen bomb.
Well,
But
they didn't really ever specify another sighting of Godzilla from the first bomb test that they do to
2014.
the 2014.
That's
they never really
true.
specified the next time that we see him. But they do. I feel like they have said that they've found other things. Obviously, which
Yeah.
is what we're gonna see.
I think that's what
Throughout the time.
I think that's what we're going to end up seeing more of is the other creatures, which I'm totally okay with.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
But I do want to see more Godzilla, and with the show, we have a much higher chance of seeing Godzilla here and there, even if it's just a blip. You know what I mean? Just seeing him is just awesome. He's just
I like the bridge sequence that they had in the second episode.
Oh, I thought it was so
That was
good,
really sick.
and just him fucking
Just seeing the destruction from really
a different point of view.
point of view, and just seeing it just straight up.
Oh
Like,
man!
dude,
And then him.
I mean, I know you see it all the time from when you see like when you always have those human interaction moments in
Yeah.
the movies and stuff. I
Yeah.
know you see that a lot, but like seeing it from like someone that isn't like affiliated with Godzilla or like trying to go towards them. This is somebody that's just there
Yep.
in the ruckus, in
Yep.
the midst of this shit.
And that's what I love
It
about
has
it. It's not
no idea,
anybody
like,
from
what-
Monarch.
Right.
It's not some military motherfucker.
Nope. It's just some run-of-the-mill average Joe.
Yep, and she is
Yeah.
freaking the fuck
Yeah.
out. And there were kids still on that bus when
No,
it fell.
When it fell.
Yep, and
was-
the driver on top of that.
And then well, I like the evacuation
Yes,
drills that they have.
I thought that was really
They-
cool.
And then, how she just was like, oh my god, you guys just do this and it goes all back to normal?
Yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
Like, what else do you want us to do? Go back in the closet?
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
clearly. I mean,
what
it
else
doesn't
are we
matter.
gonna do?
Like Godzilla literally can walk through buildings. Like he's done it. So like, there's no safe place
Right.
above ground. It is all below ground. If
and you gotta
want to
think,
survive.
this also takes place before Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yes,
Because that takes
well, it takes place
in-
before King of All Monsters too.
even so less.
So
So like, there's a lot of damage that Tokyo's about to come up with.
oh yeah.
They got the right idea by
Yeah.
building these bunkers and getting prepared right now the right way. So like, now we can see like, there's nobody really dying in these
Right.
scenarios.
I
You know
think-
what I mean?
I think when we're in the 2015 spectrum of things is when we're going to see more of Godzilla, not back,
Oh yeah, for
not
sure.
the backstory because of the nuclear testing.
Right, because he also is, more active now. He's running around.
Oh
he's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
he's not chilling right now.
No,
And especially with all these other monsters crawling around and
Yep.
everything. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to
yeah,
have some words.
yeah. Because this is before the events of everything that had to do with King Ghidorah and everything. So like, the only other thing that is known right now in Monarch, or at least to us technically in the show, is Kong and Godzilla. Actually, no, because technically 2015 was before Kong. But, I mean, 1973. So, when the movie was placed. So, technically, we would already know about Kong.
Not really, because that information. I mean, in 2015, yeah, they would have known about. Kong.
Yeah.
But like,
That's what I mean. Not in 1973.
yeah, not in the
or
19.
72.
Yeah,
Like,
no, they wouldn't.
that
have
was
known
when the
that.
information was still like they were still
They
on the
were
island.
still on the island and
Yeah.
everything and all that.
Yeah.
Well, no, because
Well, I mean,
Brie
they
Larson
escaped.
and Tom Hiddleston.
But John Goodman-
John Good. I was like,
He
I like that
died.
cameo.
Yeah, but he died in Kong.
He definitely died in Kong.
He
now.
definitely died in Kong.
So why the fuck was he running around there?
I
was so confused.
I was
It
a
good
little confused.
cameo.
Also,
Cool.
I have to say I'm a little upset at the Kurt Russell thing. I really think that he should be like 85 fucking years old, like 80, because
Really
like the
think
math.
that's-
I mean, like, dude, if
It's
you,
genetics, man. They answered that. In the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
There you go, bud.
I'm like, dude, he looks so good. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it's Kurt Russell obviously playing the guy, but like,
yeah.
it's like it was 1952 and he was like 20 already.
Yeah.
Like at least, like maybe 25 at the latest. Maybe a little bit older than that, but I would say 25 at the latest. And you add what is it, 75 years, almost.
Almost.
Like he's literally 90 years old. It's like 65, whatever.
Yeah, he's
Like,
he's up there.
50 to 15. That's a long fucking time. I'm like, he looks really good for fucking 80,
Yeah, no, he
right?
definitely
What the
does.
fuck?
He's got the chops.
So that's really, there's a couple of time continuum issues, I would say, with John Goodman having all that data. And I mean, we knew he recorded it.
Right. No, we know that he did it, but when did that whole escapade happen? Because technically,
Did he get split off when the spider was chasing them in the...
No, I don't think so. Or like maybe he did, but like
really getting them scrolls.
he wasn't.
We got 550.
He
Because that
started
was where
rec-
they cut in, was the spider chasing him in the woods, and then the crab thing came out. That was cool as fuck.
Crap, that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they don't like. You're known that it's not. The show's not about the monsters. It's about the humans.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah.
So it's like it's good that they know to focus on that, but then they also give you what we also did come for, which is more monsters.
Creatures. Like I want to see the
We want
creatures.
more titans. Like
Right.
give us some
Please.
loving.
Right.
And obviously they're giving us that. And then
Yeah.
Apple TV is giving us some real goods here. And
I think so.
it got me to subscribe. All that fun stuff.
I watched on my uncle's account.
So I started their free trial. I'm going to check some of their stuff out, see how some of it is. I hear
I
For All
know
Mankind.
Oppenheimer I thought was on there, but it's
It's
not.
on Peacock.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Peacock.
It's gonna be
What?
on
The cock. It's on the
I have
cock.
the
Eventually,
Peacock.
it's not on there yet, but it
Let me
will
see
be
your
eventually.
peacock.
I have the
cock,
peacock.
Your peacock. Cock.
Because it's a Universal movie, and Universal's Peacock. And they've been putting all their new releases on there too recently. So
What's that?
they've been putting their new releases on
Oh.
Peacock. So like the Super Mario Brothers movies.
Yeah, I
Five
saw that
Nights
was on
at
there.
Freddy's,
Yeah.
My 1,000
what you call it? Fast X is on there. Strays. So all their new stuff usually comes out and follows suit. I wouldn't assume any less from them.
Yeah.
So yeah, Godzilla, Monarch, Legacy of Monster. I don't know what I said. Godzilla First, but the show's out on Apple TV Plus. Check it out.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good as Godzilla fans. I'm impressed.
Yeah. And then next week we are actually going to see Godzilla -1
-1.
in 4DX.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you like your D's.
love
I like my D's.
That's why there's 4 of them.
I like my D's and my A's. You know what I'm saying?
For those who
I like
don't
my
know,
D's and my
4D
V's.
is an immersive experience in a theater where the chairs move, there's smoke, there's fans, there's smells, there's water, there's this, there's that. It's like a fun little roller coaster.
on you.
We like
So
water.
listen, man, it sounds like a great time.
Godzilla's just gonna take a big
I've
old shit.
personally been
Woo!
to a few of these. My first experience was Spider-Man No Way Home, which I enjoyed the shit out of. The only thing I didn't like was the little bit of water it spit out at you. It happened at the end, so it didn't really matter at that point.
There's a lot of water scenes in this movie.
But they
I'm not going.
No,
You'll be
the
so wet.
then the second one that I went to.
I just got more dice.
What
Just
was the
ran
second
out.
one that I went to? Ugh. I don't remember. But I know I went to Avatar: The Way of Water. That was unenjoyable because that movie was 90% water, if not 100% water.
Yeah.
So you got spritzed every 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That was no joy indeed.
Oh,
And then
bueno.
Fast X was a terrible enjoyment alone because I couldn't even sit in my seat comfortably for 5 minutes straight.
That's what I get.
I was just
This is the
literally
bullshit
having to
again.
adjust myself every 10 minutes when the car was going like this. So I'm like holding on for dear life. It was a mess. It was terrible, and it gave me a huge headache. Not fun. But yeah, so this will be a retry of my 4D experience.
This will be my first try.
It's a fun time.
Your first 4D?
My first 4D, man.
I think it'll be chilling. I
That's
think
right.
I
Even the
think
one
it's going
behind
to
the
be
knee.
great because you're going to feel his footsteps.
Right. Right.
It's going to just
Yeah. Yeah.
like you're going to feel.
So you gonna come
just-
during it?
Oh my, he
I'm
might.
gonna come.
He's
I'm
definitely
absolutely
gonna
fucking
come.
come.
My butthole.
I'm gonna orgasm
gonna
in my
bust
fucking.
his
He's
nut.
gonna be like, oh, my butthole's being
He's gonna be
stimulated.
It's gonna be like. It's literally.
Gorilla.
It's gonna be like Scary Movie 2 when they're locked in the fucking cooler and he fucking blows her against the fucking door. That's what it's gonna be
That's
like.
gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's a fun time. I do recommend.
You bring a change underwear.
No, don't bring a lot of spilly food. So don't. No,
Okay,
nothing-
get,
nothing
so get
liquid.
popcorn and watch
No
that shit go
open
everywhere.
like cheeses or anything like.
You sure
Don't get me
nachos aren't a
wrong.
good idea?
Do not get
We
me
can
wrong.
just eat before we go. How about that?
That's either way. It doesn't matter.
No, he's getting
Or, you know,
popcorn.
anybody can do whatever they want. I might have
kid,
time to do that. So.
The seats aren't as violent, and I can't say for this movie because I've never
I'm sure it's
seen
been
this in
updated,
4DX. But there are areas in movies where obviously nothing happens.
Sure.
So there's just going to be complete just straight. They have sections specifically for the movie that they're going to show in that format. So you do get breaks in between, but there's moments where I feel like because the seat starts to kind of like lean into this to the movie to like kind of start like, hey, this is like getting ready to get going, so like,
Gotcha.
be prepared or some shit like that, and then you just kind of start feeling it. It's a fun time. It's still a good time, and I don't even know how long the movie is.
I don't know. Let's find out.
I'd only imagine it's probably like 2 hours, like
Maybe.
2 hours 13 minutes.
I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me if it's at least 2 hours.
It's 13, I'm calling it.
What, Gorilla?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely 2.5.
2 hours and 5 minutes.
Damn it, that was fucking
I was
off.
close.
It's got a
to
7.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
7.8. It had 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It still does.
Yeah.
That makes me
But
happy.
that's only with like how many 11 reviews though.
That makes me
I don't know, let's find out.
happy. It makes his little team go hard. You love it?
14 reviews.
My
14.
day.
That's still not
My
bad.
day.
I'll take it.
And it's gonna have it's gonna be captioned obviously because it's in Japan. I assume. Or is it
What's that?
what's up with the human actors? Or it's set in Japan, so I assume
Yeah.
it's gonna be captioned.
Yeah, I mean, it
Or
has
is
to
it
be.
gonna be English dub?
I don't know how to look that up. I mean, the trailer was in Japanese, and I imagine Toho is going to bring it
Okay.
in Japanese.
Okay, it's
So-
gonna be Japanese. If the trailer was in Japanese, then that's okay.
I mean,
That
you know,
makes it
if it
feel
is
better.
dubbed, at least it won't be. Oh
No,
my god!
that's-
Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's exactly what it would look
Like the original,
dude.
yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Like, literally.
No, that's
They're
exactly
fighting.
What it would look like.
Oh, your OGs, dude. Honestly, I would be not pissed off if that was how it was, just because of the nostalgia purpose of it. But at the same time, I'd be like, oh, what the fuck?
You know where all their money went to, though.
Did you see Epic Godzilla vs Superman battle confirms the King of Monsters is stronger than the Man of Steel?
What?
That's false.
Oh, that
It is
man.
not. It came out 3 hours ago.
Well, it's false information.
God.
No,
Justice
send
League
that or
versus
share that
Godzilla
to me,
versus
whatever.
Kong. Superman tries to confront the kaiju. However, as he delivers a first punch, he is tail whipped like it's nothing. This is a feat of strength by the King of Monsters. Proves his power is greater than fans expected.
That's a myth.
That's mint. That's fucking badass.
At least you didn't say that's mint. Fucking mint.
I mean, Godzilla's a fucking beast, but like he's never gone against somebody like Superman.
I mean,
So
honestly, in the long run, they would just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting until Superman, like...
probably pummeled Godzilla to the fucking ground. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like,
he
unless
would get
Godzilla
eaten.
ate him,
Yeah, and then Superman would beat him in from the inside.
maybe, or he could atomic breath him. He could, his atomic breath might be enough to fry him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Kryptonite, supposedly Kryptonite's the only thing that can defeat him. So, unless he's breathing
But he's
kryptonite-
never gone against a foe like Godzilla either.
No.
So
I mean, he's fought giant monsters like Godzilla.
that's true. But Godzilla is his skin and
Yeah, so if it's not,
Yeah,
if it's
sure.
impenetrable, right? If he's inside of him, he can just beat his ass up from the inside.
it looks like he got atomic breath.
And that's something I think Superman would do. He would fly inside of him and just beat his ass from the inside.
I don't know if he'd really be able to do that though. I'm gonna be honest with you because
MilkMen.
you have to think, dude. Like Godzilla's skin is fucking tough.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what it's fucking made out of. His scales alone are almost indestructible, as we've seen from Kong. And that's the only thing that's really been able to penetrate Godzilla is his own scale.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You poor sap. He just robbed you blind.
300 million.
Damn, son.
Huh?
You only got 17.2.
I know. That's how the game works. You get more than what you actually get.
I know. So,
But yeah, Gorilla.
Godzilla.
You love it.
Alright, so we are going to do a review next week. We'll have 2 special guests with us next week to do the review and obviously do some topics.
Well, one's not really special guest.
Who is it, Jerry?
Jared's not special.
No, he is special.
In his own way.
You know, have some other topics to talk about, and then we might even, like,
Would
do
you?
some Would You Rather.
Ooh.
Be a fun game to play.
Would you
Oh,
rather?
man. I gotta find like a whole new category.
Yeah, well,
Joe's gonna have to find a whole nother
No,
fucking.
I'll find something.
We should get like
Heads
the
up.
game and play the game on the
That's
podcast,
what
or
I mean.
Cards
Bring the
Against
Xbox out
Humanity.
here,
That'd
we'll
be
play the
fun.
Oh,
fucking
no.
Jack
Oh yeah.
You know my Cards Against Humanity blank cards are going to be so bad that we can't do that
I don't
on a
give a fuck.
podcast. No,
give
my
a
shit
fuck.
cannot be said on a podcast. Is the shit that I
Listen,
say.
you just don't say the fucking N word like
Well,
a
no,
moron.
no, like
Who, my Nana?
Oh my god.
we talk about things that have to do with burning and things like that.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah.
I literally made like 3 Jewish jokes on the first like 4 episodes of the podcast. So
Did you?
Yeah, it is a
I did.
dark humor joke of the day.
Yeah, I still-
we talk about how
I
many
keep
Jews can
forgetting.
fit in the
I'm gonna be
ashtray.
honest. I keep forgetting to do one, but I keep forgetting like good ones. So
How many Jews fit in the ashtray?
I don't know.
As many as you want to put in that ashtray.
I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say,
There you
but I
go.
was like, eh.
Joke of the week.
Huh?
From Andrew Condrag. Joke of the week.
Thanks.
That joke sucked.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's okay if you have Jewish
listen,
background.
I got one. Okay, I got one. All right.
But we already got one. We already
No,
did
no,
one.
no,
We
no.
can't do another one.
Do another one.
No, I got one. All right.
Everyone did it.
It's from a movie. Though,
Oh,
if you've seen the movie, then you'll know it. But otherwise, you probably won't. So it'll be funny. So there's a white man, a black man, and a Mexican walking in the desert. They find a genie's lamp.
Oh no.
They rub it, and the genie pops out. He's like, "I give each one of you one wish because there's 3 of them." And he looks at the Mexican first, and the Mexican's like, "I would like 1,000 trucks to get all my amigos back to Mexico." So he's like, "Done." And he goes to the black man. Black man's like, "I want 1,000 ships to get all my brothers back to Africa." He's like, "Done." Goes to the white man. White man's like, "Oh, Mexicans are all back in Mexico?" He's like, "Yeah." Black men are all back in Africa? "Yeah." "I'll have a Coke."
Because there's no need for anything else.
Terrible. That's from Boondock Saints.
I love that movie.
Such a good fucking movie.
Fuck
If you haven't
yes,
seen that,
yeah.
you should watch it.
Fuck.
There you go. What?
You haven't
You
seen
should
Boondock
watch-
Saints?
What? You
It's on,
haven't
I
seen
think
the
it's on Amazon
Boondocks?
Prime. You should watch it, dude.
Uh,
You need to watch them. They're
it's
so
such a
good.
good gang
Both of them.
movie.
There's 2 of them.
You
yeah.
know, love
Norman Reedus,
Norman
a
Reedus.
very young Norman Reedus.
Yeah, you little hard ass.
dude. And Billy Connolly, the comedian,
Yeah.
as their dad.
Oh yeah, that guy's hard too.
Dude, he's
for
a
reason.
fucking monster. But
His
he's so
beard-
funny, dude. He's actually a hilarious comedian.
His beard
He's
is
so
huge
fucking.
in that.
Yes, I love his beard.
movie. It's like fucking here.
I know, dude.
This man is just like.
And it's so like curly because he's Irish as fuck. Like it looks so cool. I love his beard. It's true.
And he's like, boys.
Like he gets let out of like maximum security prison. Like you see him and he's like in like 5 different chains in a fucking like cage in the center of a room. Like he's a bad motherfucker.
The amount of people they had him on for killing. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, he's a bad motherfucker.
Because they were mercenaries.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
And they did the work of the Lord.
Well, he also I don't want to give too much away, but their dad worked for the crime syndicate as well to get inside, and then he like went through and like murdered everyone because
I
they.
think your uncle is playing Call of Duty with James.
What a bitch!
Call of Booty.
Well, it's got to be Modern Warfare 2 unless Michael bought MW3.
He might have.
Either he could just be in the party.
Guess what I have?
What?
I got little Caesars, so I actually have the skin.
I don't know what that fucking means.
There's a skin outlet for like Little Caesars where you look all orange and you got a breadstick on the front of you or some shit. So I got that character for the game I don't even fucking have.
What the fuck?
I ordered. If you spend like $4, you get a free fucking Call of Duty skin. I went there and bought a pizza one day and didn't realize that, and they
Fuck
told
it.
me.
Why
I was
not?
like, hell yeah.
Fuck it. Why not?
I logged on and got my free. So, by the way, go get Little Caesar. If you're into Call of Duty.
I've never had Little Caesars, but I've heard nothing really great about it.
It's nothing.
They're all right. It's not something
right
to
home.
fucking shit yourself on.
I like Elio's better.
I mean, honestly, me too, but
I can make them bitches right.
But if
in
you
the
want
fuck
something
oven.
hot ready now and
cheap.
decent,
As long as it doesn't taste like cardboard.
no,
No, the pizza's decent.
could be worse.
I've had way worse. Trust me.
I've had way
I've had
worse.
pretty bad fucking pizza.
I like pizza, so if you can't make pizza well, I'll let you know you can't make it well.
All right, so I think we're gonna end the podcast on that note tonight, gentlemen. It's a short podcast tonight, just because we have more stuff to talk about next week, just with everything else going on, and we didn't really have that much going on this week. We had like Thanksgiving and everything, so
Yep.
it'll be all right. Thank you guys for tuning in this week to the podcast. Like I said, we're going to have our regularly scheduled programming next week. So that'll be Josh,
See you later, motherfuckers.
our boy Joe,
Bye.
our boy Andy,
Bye.
and it's Cody here. And you guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Eat shit.